What's going on, everybody? Tingo here, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. We took our last trip into California. Then I found out that there's more beacons in the Steam Workshop, so to get rid of them ugly bubbles on top, as you can see on the top of the truck now, there's a nice flat light bar, and that all flashes up with LED lights and stuff. It's pretty cool. I thought it was going to be a little bit better, honestly, but it looks a lot better on the truck rather than to have those ugly beacons on top. But as you can see, we are now in, well, you probably can't see, but we ended up in, get where we ended up at, but I ended up traveling to Bakersfield, California, because that was the closest shop available. I upgraded the truck with the engine, a transmission, a beacon light, and I think that's it. But I ended up doing all that, and I got some rest. All I need to do now is, on the road, fill up with some fuel. So without further ado, let's hop on in the truck, and I'll show you the beacon light. And as you can see, it has two lights on both sides. One on the driver's side there at the top, and one on the passenger side. And now, when you go to turn them on, they flash a little bit more than the two little beacon lights that we originally had on top. So, let's go ahead and turn them off because we don't need them for this trip. Hop on in here, reset my track IR, there we go. Turn on the engine, and the engine does sound a little bit better. And before you ask, I went from the 10 speed, I'm back up to the 18 speed again. I'm trying it out with a larger engine, better transmission. Hopefully it's not so bogged down at the very beginning, like when we first start off from traffic lights or stop signs or something like that. So go ahead and turn our hazards on as we move through this yard here. As you can see, we do have 587 miles ahead of us, and we only have 551 miles left to go in this tank of fuel. So we're definitely going to have to make a stop for some fuel. Let's go ahead and pull this up real quick. I can keep my eye out on the little mini map there, GPS in the console. But as you can see, we're hauling 42,000 pounds of tires out of Bakersfield, California. We're heading up to Winnemucca, Nevada. It will be our second city in Nevada. It is currently 2:39 a.m. on Wednesday, and we're expected to be there between 2:03 and 8:43 a.m. on Thursday. So it's gonna be a nice little haul for us here. Nice little journey. Where are we going? We're going left. So I hope everybody's week is going good. I tried to do a live stream. What is today? Thursday? I tried doing a live stream on Tuesday night. No, I didn't. Sorry. I wasn't able to do anything on Tuesday night. Wednesday night is when last night I tried doing a live stream, and my microphone kept muting itself, and I didn't know why. And it was really weird because I can just sit there and I would unmute it, I'd sit there and watch it, and it would just mute itself, sometimes within a couple seconds, sometimes within a minute. But it was really annoying, and I was trying to do a live stream, and it was like, it would work, and then it would mute, and I'd unmute it, and then it would work, and it would mute, and it was just really annoying. So I ended up just, you know, apologizing to everybody who was watching, and I ended up deleting the stream off my YouTube channel because it was just garbage. And then I went to YouTube, and I typed in, why does my microphone keep muting itself? And here, what had happened is that Windows 10 pushed out an update recently. And for some, you know, some people it opened up their firewalls to where malware and Trojans and stuff like that were able to get on the computer. And that's what happened to me. Go ahead and go, buddy. It's okay. But, so they recommended downloading this software. It was free for a 14-day trial. It was like malwarebytes.com, something like that. And, so I downloaded the free software, and sure enough, I found out that I had 2 malwares and 1 Trojan on my computer that my virus protection missed. So I ended up getting rid of that, and I quarantined those 3 things, and my microphone hasn't muted itself since then. So, knock on wood, hopefully it doesn't happen again. So if anybody else is having that issue with Windows 10, that is your issue. So, anyhow, I was going to make this a long stream today, but I decided to just start early and just finish around my normal time. Because originally I did not have to work tomorrow, and well, they asked me if I can work some overtime for them because they need to get a job done. So that put an end to streaming late, or later than usual. So I was like, well, I got off of work kind of early today, so let me go ahead and start a little bit earlier for you guys, and I'll just run to the normal time. So instead of the 1 or 2 trips, we'll probably take 2 or 3 trips, depending on how long it takes to complete this one, because this one here is, we still have 577 miles to go. And that's one thing I didn't cover, was how much we're getting paid for it. We're getting paid nearly almost $13,000 for this job. That's the best paying job that we've had so far. So hopefully we can keep getting jobs like this and keep getting paid more and more and more. Let me go ahead and put that back there like that. And so far with the new engine and the new transmission, the engine, I mean, the truck's handling a lot better on the initial startup and go. And that's the one reason why I went from the 18-speed back down to the 10-speed, because the 10-speed had better gear range for pulling things. But now with this newer transmission and engine, because we went from a 585 horsepower engine, now up to a 625 horsepower. I think it's either 605 or 625, I forget. So yeah, we got some more horsepower and a better transmission. I don't know how it sounds compared to what it used to. I might have to go back to my previous streams and see how it sounded compared to what it sounds like now. But alright. But I think, I mean, there goes a fuel station there, but I want to try to get something that we can just hurry up, pull off, and get right back on the interstate, or whatever road that we're on. I really don't want to just hop off and have to zigzag through a town to get to a fuel station. But I did get rid of one of my other mods. I did have a mod for like realistic train sounds and stuff like that. Dealt just with the trains. It's supposed to have like realistic looking engine, train horn, bells, and whistles, and what have you. But I've been noticing that here lately, the trains haven't been full-length trains that have been going by us when we're stopped at a rail crossing. And I'm wondering if maybe that mod that I put in for the train sounds hasn't been upgraded to the newer version of American Truck Simulator, because it's been going through progression, and I don't think the modder who's in charge of that mod has been updating it, and I think it was kind of broke, and that it's basically been, you know, deleting the whole entire train other than just the engine. I mean, it's something so small and minute, but I'm just wondering if that might be causing the issue, so I go ahead and deleted the mod, and I want to see if we can get stopped by a train sometime or another, and see if it's a full-length train again, or if we're still having the issue with just the engine. So if that's the case, I'll go ahead and reinstall that mod again, and hopefully I can figure out what's causing the issue of just having a single engine instead of the full train at the train crossings. Hopefully we can get out of California here, so that way we can get a higher speed limit. That would be pretty nice. And I also need to keep an eye on our fuel level, because if it gets too low before we get... Actually, you know what? We're going to stop off with this one. It's not that... That's not... tongue-tied. It's not too far off the beaten trail here, so we'll go ahead and stop. Oh yeah. Oh, braking. Go ahead and back up here just a tad bit. Alright. So, like I was saying, hopefully everybody's been having a good week. Mine, once again, has been a busy but fairly quick one. Gotta get this trailer turned in here decent, so where I'm not blocking too much of the entrance, the pumps. Go ahead and fuel up here real quick, and then we'll get back on the road. Yeah, we didn't do too bad. We're not blocking too much. That's good. 132 gallons for $381. Going. Yeah, from the way it sounds, it does sound a lot better. The engine, I mean. Go, dude. Alright, whatever. You have the right of way, but okay. Alright, so it's 5 o'clock and the sun is now starting to rise, so that's good. Daylight is upon us. We still have 495 miles to go. Another thing is that I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get the full race, the full race Friday tomorrow. Since I do work tomorrow, I don't know what time I'm going to be getting off of work. And I have a couple of appointments tomorrow afternoon. And then I get my boys. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that live stream out to you guys tomorrow or not. But if I can, I will. I just can't promise you that it's going to be out. So if I have time, maybe tonight I might be able to actually just record it for you guys and then post it for tomorrow, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. You guys just want to hold off until next week, or if you'd like to see me, you know, have me record it so that way you guys can see it. That way you guys can still watch it tomorrow. Still gets me that the rumble strips are in the game now. Keep forgetting about them. Let me go hit them real quick. Oh yeah. All right. Long trip here. Trying to see how many experience points and stuff we get off of this trip. If it all goes well, we should get quite a few experience points. Hopefully get us to the almost level 13. What's up 143? How you doing today? Show very much of where we're at in relative of if we're almost out of California or if we're just going straight up through California and then over. It would have been nice to go over and out of California and up through Nevada instead of all the way up to California and then cut straight through Nevada. That's good. Glad you're doing good today. So for all those who are just now joining, we are heading out of Bakersfield, California. I upgraded the truck with the engine, transmission, new beacon lights, which I'll show the next time we get to stop the truck. And we're heading out of Bakersfield to Winnemucca, Nevada. We're holding 42,000 pounds of tires, and it's a decent paying job of almost $13,000. So, yeah, finally starting to get some money here. We just started a little bit ago, and yet we still have like 500 something miles to go. Oh, nope, sorry, 416 miles to go. We started off with like almost 600 miles. It's like 570 or 580 something miles. We have enough fuel and hopefully we have enough rest. I don't know if we will or not. I doubt it. Let's see. Next rest stop in 9 hours and 38 minutes, and we're expected to be there in 10 hours. Oop, rumble strip. I don't know. We might get lucky and be able to beat the time a little bit. Starting to hit morning rush hour here. Traffic's starting to pick up. Alright, come on guys. Quit slowing down just because. Oh, yeah. What's up, Thomas? Thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Alright. Yeah, it's a kind of a colorful trailer, kind of. I don't know what kind of higher trailer this would be. Whoop. Sorry, buddy. Third person is not my style. But as you can see there at the top of the truck is the new beacon bar. And that's what it's looking like as of right now in the daylight. Try to stay over in my lane. So, yeah. Let's go. 360 miles to go. Going pretty quick, actually. Given the circumstances of the original distance. They need to have more classic cars in this game. I know they have a select few, but they need some other ones. Oh, we're gonna need to make a left turn up here. Stockton discovered. Guess we're stopped at this light. Is there anything in Stockton we can discover while we're in town here? There is one thing, but it's all the way out here. That's a recruiting agency. And there's, oh, that's San Rafael. No, there's nothing really to discover that's along the way, so. I was hoping that there, you know, you just make one or two more turns in town here and we can unlock, you know, discover more recruiting agencies or dealerships. Time, since this light doesn't want to turn green. There we go. I guess we could have just turned left there, but oh well. The UPS truck looks so small compared to the other trucks around it. Obviously it doesn't have a traffic light. Well, yep, it does. It was just blending in. It does have a light. Traffic. Is it our turn to go? Or are we gonna have to sit through the green light on that way? Like the green light going for that road? Maybe? There's no traffic. Could be our turn to go. There we go, finally. Get out of this town. Take forever. It's up to me. Thanks. Yeah, I just found it on the Steam Workshop and decided to go ahead and replace the stock beacons that you get from the actual game. Out of California yet? I wonder. Are we still? I don't know. Kind of weird because nowhere on the dash, you know, it states like what direction you're heading or anything. Should have taken a look at it at the map when I had it open. Where we're see which way it was actually taking us. Alright, so we have roughly about 24 hours before we need to be there. I'm feeling the speed limit's changing. Yep, it is. Sacramento. Yeah, at least we're discovering a bunch of cities on the way. That's good. Glad nobody was coming. Well, the terrain's really changed a lot, hasn't it? More mountains and trees. It's pretty nice. Nice indeed. Too big of an engine. I mean, he's not really carrying anything. It's a flatbed trailer and he's having issues getting through these hills. Sounds good, but I don't think it's powerful. I mean, even our engine's starting to bog down going up these hills. I almost have to throw the hazards on here shortly. And we might be alright. We are hauling 42,000 pounds of tires from Bakersfield, California up to Winnemucca, Nevada. About halfway there. And we're pretty high up there in the mountains, aren't we? that's a pretty good drop off right there. The train's still going up to our left. Check our sleeping situation here. 6 hours, 42 minutes left to go until we need to take our next rest stop. 6 hours, 45 minutes left to go the trip. So we're cutting really close. I think we can actually make it without taking any rest, to be honest with you. I'm gonna push for going the whole entire way without resting and see what happens. Starting to head downhill. Hopefully we don't start taking off too much speed. I'm thinking our transmission might be able to hold us back. I'm hoping that maybe by the end of the stream, I hope, might be able to have enough money to get ourselves a new truck. I don't know. I think it's going to be pretty expensive. I haven't gone into the dealership to price out what a truck like what we have now that we've been working on since the very beginning. I don't know how much this truck is actually worth, like brand new, with everything that we have on it. So I have no idea. Yes, I do play Farming Simulator 2017. Or Farming Simulator 17, I guess they call it, not 2017. There is Farming Simulator 18 coming out shortly. I'm not sure the exact date. I also know NASCAR Heat Evolution 2 comes out next month. So my full race Fridays will probably be going to that once it comes out. Around these guys here. This truck's holding up, everybody. Speed limit's 80. We're in Nevada. There is no way the speed limit's 80 going through California. Let's get this new engine screaming away here. Try to get on up to speed. Should be 2 bars since we're going downhill. Good thing we didn't get stopped by that way station. That would have sucked. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the subscription, Timmy. Greatly appreciated. Welcome to the channel. Oh yeah. Now we're cruising. We're right next to this cop here. Reno discovered. Yeah. Oh. Let's go ahead and speed down here. I mean, that cop's right behind us. I'm surprised he didn't, like, pull us over or anything or give us a speeding violation. I didn't realize the speed limit changed down to 65. Me bad. Big boy, my name is Jeff. Hi, Jeff. How you doing today? was nice going about 80 there for a little while. I have a feeling, well, I don't know if the speed limit is going to change down through here or not. But I do want out of this fast lane though. There's a car right there. Turn my turn signal on, maybe they'll back off. Maybe. Maybe. No, they're still going to try to pass us. Come on, buddy. Man, he's just not backing off. Taking a look in our mirror there. Oh, never mind. I don't want to go over there now anyways. Good thing we didn't need to exit there or anything. Pony boy! So, big boy, aka Pony Boy, is actually aka Jeff. Oh, speed limit's back up to 80 now. Nice. And watch it drop right back down to 65 once we get up to speed. That would be my luck. Inspection. Where's it at? Where's it at? Right there. Alright, good thing that UPS truck was letting us in. Yep, they got us on this one. That's alright, it's gonna be our only time needing to stop here. Also YouTube and Google CEO. Nice. Now if I get up here to the line, huh? Vehicle gross weight 77,785 pounds. Thank you for your cooperation. Have a safe trip. Oh, let's not speed out of here. Remember what happened last time when I was trying to leave the way station? Cop got me for speeding out, trying to get up to speed for the interstate. Ah, wide open road. Look at that. That doesn't happen very often. Alright. Get back on up to speed and get going. 137 miles to go. Should go pretty quick, going 80 miles an hour. I think it's just hold on. Alright. Good to go. Ooh, nice truck. 3 blue trucks. This is even a little bit different scenery yet. That's nice. Been a while since we've been up here this far north. We're gonna get boxed in. Come on, get around me, get around me. That's a bright beacon. Why can't we have a bright beacon like that on top of our truck? I mean, the beacon we have is nice and all, but it doesn't, like, actually strobe the light out with that intensity. type thing. If you go on that link and you purchase anything, then it helps me out. I get a little, like, you don't actually pay me, but Amazon does. That was one of our loan installments here. Nick, we almost have enough. Well, no, we don't, because we still owe $300,000. I was already to say we almost have enough money to pay off the whole entire loan, but we don't. We're about halfway there. As of right now, we are expected to be there just a little after 2 o'clock p.m. and it's 12 p.m. right now, so we have less than 2 hours to go. Alright, big boy, pony boy, or Jeff, however you want to be known as. Thanks for stopping by, man. Oh, gotta go too, huh, Timmy? Alright, see you guys later. Whoa, that's bouncy. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Appreciate it. Finish this job off and let's see what we can get out of Winnemucca after we get some rest. Actually, if we still have, we should have some time. Hopefully we can get our next job and get on the road with that. Winnemucca discovered. Sounds weird. Winnemucca. Stop sign, no traffic light, no yield signs. It's a weird intersection. Here we are. Alright, so where we gotta take this bad boy? Let me guess, all the way in the back corner. Sure is. So let's, there's no room to maneuver in here, so I'm gonna go back up. I'm just gonna back up into this whole thing and see if, we can get it around the corner and in. rewards. Alright, so oops, sorry about that. Ooh. 593 miles total distance. That's quite a trip. Time taken 11 hours, 22 minutes, and it took 117 gallons of fuel. So, with our base rewards and proficiency, we ended up getting $12,569, and we had over 1,000 experience points. So, that got us almost to halfway to level 13. That's pretty good. Alright, so, since we still have a little bit of time yet before we need to take a rest break, let's see what's out of Winnemucca here. Got a Walmart trailer, $17,000. Look at that. Santa Maria. It's a long trip. Long trip. Kingman, Arizona. It's going right back to pretty much where we started off last stream. Santa Cruz. Stockton. San Rafael. You guys want to take another long trip, or do you guys want to try to either a long trip or go to San Rafael to get another one? Got Truckee and San Rafael. Actually, Truckee we're going to be going right past, just like we did going up to Winnemucca. Long. Alright, Frost, you want to go long? Sounds like we're playing football, doesn't it? Go long! Ah! Alright. Alright, so you guys want to see another long trip going down to Santa Maria. Alright. Maybe we can branch off and get Truckee this time. Too bad there wasn't anything going up to one of these. Or even... I just realized we only have 2 more cities in Arizona to go. Huh. Alright. So here we go. We're going to go for another long trip. 13,500 pounds of fireworks. Yep. Go ahead and set the GPS for that. And let me reset the track IR here. It seems to be kind of messing up on me there a little bit. There we go. Let's get on out of here. We got 5 miles to go. Or I should say 5 miles to get there, where our trailer's at. I just noticed, like, in Nevada here, in California, there's not too many, like, oversized loads. A lot of the Arizona stuff has the oversized loads. That might help a little bit to move my steering wheel just a tad bit. Oh, they are, aren't they? Appreciate that. I turned them off. Wasn't even paying attention. Obviously. I'm glad you guys are paying attention. We're gonna have to stop for some rest and some fuel. Hopefully we can find one of them fuel stations that have both. I think as of right now, Frost, I should be pretty good. I got Nightbot that's helping moderate the stream, the chat and everything, and then I also got another buddy that comes on every once in a while and says hi and helps moderate things. Actually, rest stop right there, but I don't know if I should attempt sleeping this early or not. Which one's it gonna be? I don't think it's gonna be the long one. That's the double trailer. All right. Hopefully it's the one right up front. That'd be nice. That's on the other side of that double trailer. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Yeah, I know. My guy is starting to yawn. It's gonna be fun trying to pull it out of here around that double trailer. Nope, I'm not even lined up at all. I need to pull up a little bit further. Right there. Cut it in time. I just realized my beacon's on, isn't it? There we go. Keep hitting the wrong button. I think that's why my flashes were still on before. I'm a little bit off, ain't I? There we go. Right, couple this trailer up. Let's try to get out of here before we waste too much more time. This is gonna be fun. Man, oh man, oh man. How are we gonna manage this one? There's just not enough room. That double trailer there. Check. Now that's done. Let's get on out of here. Got some road to put behind us here. So that's the interstate right in front of us. We've got to go under it and then to the left, take another left to get onto it and come back again. A weird setup. What's up, Chris? You thinking I should stop for some rest already? Yeah, I will once we get on the interstate. I want to try to keep it to where we don't have to do so much nighttime driving. And as of right now, our guy's kind of yawning, but our bed there is still blue, and we're not starting to pass out yet. So once we start passing out and our bed turns red, then I'll start really looking for a place to pull off and go to sleep. Pass out. No, I've done that before. You have no control over your truck once you pass out. Back at it. Oh, our bed just turned red. That means our guy is probably going to start blacking out here very shortly. We're going to try to put as much ground down as we can before we pull off for the evening. Actually, let's go ahead and check this map out real quick. Just so that way we can plan out our stop. There's actually one down here in Reno. So I think what we're going to do is that's what we're going to plan on. Actually, there's two of them right here. That's going to be a garage headquarters. So there's going to be no room for a trailer in there. So let's go ahead and aim for this one here. Now we can pick up that recruitment agency as we're pulling through Reno and back out. So as long as we can get from Winnemucca down to Reno, that'd be a nice little first leg for us. It shouldn't take too long to get there with the speed limit being 80 miles an hour, I think, between here and Reno. As our guy's starting to black out. Perfect. Oh look, a red van. That's not good. Make sure when you pass out, it's on a straight, yeah, like I can really say, hey, I'm on a straight road, you can go ahead and pass out now. No. What's up, Marley? Guess what's in front of us? The red van. And we're getting tired. You might pass out and hit it. Let's watch and see. Just trying to make it down to Reno and get some rest here. No! Yep, Marley, alright. First one to get banned from spamming. That's just a warning, though. You'd think you'd learn, Marley, after all the streams you've been to here recently. Get over. I know you said. That's why I was like, no.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, DK Gaming? Thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the channel. I turn the beacon on, it's all fair game, right? I can do anything with the beacon on, right? Get out of the way! That's not working. He's just slowing down even more. Just once what? Yeah, Nightbot can be very unforgiving. But you should know that by now. You've been viewing my streams for the past, what, week and a half now? 2 weeks? Should have checked to see if there's any fuel stations in Reno. I don't know if there are any or not. Let me check that real quick so we get on a straighter part of the road here. Alright, so we're almost there. And yes, there is a fuel station right there. Actually, not right there. Right here. Yeah, Marley, I found out what was going on with my microphone muting yesterday. For all of those who don't know, I tried to live stream yesterday, and it was a complete failure. Here, my microphone kept muting itself. I was actually able to sit here, unmute it, and watch as it muted itself. Without even touching anything, it was just muting itself. And I was doing some research on it last night, and here, Windows 10 with the last update, it opened up like their firewall on Windows, and it was allowing malware and Trojans and stuff to get on your computer. And that's what happened to me. And the only reason why I found that out is because they're recommending to download this software. It's a free 14-day trial on this software. They're like, download this, scan your computer, and go ahead and quarantine anything that it finds. So I downloaded it, scanned my computer, and I ended up finding out that I had 2 malware and 1 Trojan on my computer that my virus protection missed. So I went ahead and quarantined those, restarted my computer, and unmuted my microphone, and it hasn't muted itself since then. So if you guys have Windows 10 and you guys are having issues with your microphone muting itself or some other type of issues, you might want to look into why it's doing that, especially after the last Windows 10 update, because your computer might have some malware and Trojans stashed away on it somewhere and ruining your performance of your PC. So just a little heads up. That's what happened to me. It can happen to you. Alright, looks like we're getting pretty close here to Reno. Speed limit's changing down to 65. We're already going almost 65 anyways. I don't even know why it hits the brakes. Reno, half mile. What I like to see. Mom's car broke down today. Uh-oh. Wasn't anything like too serious, was it? Was it an easy fix? Or don't you know? That is one yellow truck. It matches the trailer and the tractor. Oh, stop here before... Oh, green light. I was gonna say, we need to hurry up and stop before we get a red light infraction there. At the mechanics, and I don't know. Well, hopefully it's nothing too bad. I remember I had a 2010 Mustang GT. For those of you who might have been subscribed to me last year, know that I was in the military, and I actually did one of these type of videos with me actually driving. I had my GoPro camera right here on my, you know, the top of my head, and it was actually like this, you know, as I was driving from Georgia up here to Ohio after I got out, and I did my own little Tingoat trucking just in my Mustang. And but anyhow, that Mustang, it was working perfectly fine, and I got up one morning to go to work, and I got up, went to work, and on my way to work, out of nowhere, my Mustang is just like, it sounded like it was just down a cylinder or something, you know. It just had no power whatsoever. It was, I don't know what was going on. It was just spitting and sputtering, right? And so I took it in. I had it towed to the mechanic shop, and here the alternator has a sensor on it. And well, that sensor went bad, and it dumped a whole bunch of fuel into the engine like that, and it wasn't regulated whatsoever. And it ended up on both sides. My engine has a solenoid, since it's an 8-cylinder engine, had a solenoid on both sides. Well, with all that fuel, it slapped the solenoids open. My passenger side shut itself, but my driver's side stayed open, and it just kept dumping the fuel into the engine. And so I ended up needing 4 new spark plugs, because they were all fouled out from all the fuel getting dumped in. A new solenoid. It's right there with the spark plugs and solenoid. I was already over $250. And then I needed a new alternator. And there's only 3 alternators in the whole entire country. 2 were for automatic transmission. 1 was for manual transmission, and that's what I needed. And it was actually in California. And so they ended up having to airship it to me most of the way, and then FedEx it the rest of the way. And so all in all, with the new alternator, the new solenoid, and spark plugs, plus the labor, just barely missed that sign, came out to about $900, which isn't bad, considering the, you know, the alternative. Like, it could have been a lot worse, you know. But I mean, it sucked, but I couldn't really complain, because it could have been, like I said, a lot worse. All right, let's go ahead and get some sleep here. I've heard about you, and I watched you. Well, thank you, Frost. Appreciate that. Streamlabs is shit. I've been trying to donate for 45 minutes now, and it won't let me. What? That's kind of weird. I mean, I've never had anybody donate to me before, so I don't know how well it works or whatnot, but is it... Oop, wrong way. Is it at least pulling up the donation page for you? Or what's it doing? Is it not pulling that up, or what? By the way, how long do you plan on streaming? I got an early start on the stream tonight, because I got off work a little bit earlier. And, but I don't even know what time is it? I usually stream for an hour and 15 minutes. Let's it's only 6 o'clock, so... Wait. Yeah, it's not even 6 o'clock. So usually I start streaming around 7. So I started streaming a whole 2 hours before I usually do. So I don't know, it's 6 o'clock now, maybe another hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. Yeah, I was planning on having like an extra long stream tonight. But things sort of fell through to where I ended up taking some overtime at work for tomorrow, so I was planning on staying on extra late tonight. But yeah, like I said, I'm planning on, I was originally supposed to have tomorrow off, but like I said, I decided to go ahead and pick up some extra work tomorrow. Get a little bit of money on that paycheck. Why is your name Tingoat? Way back in 7th grade in like 1996, 1997. I got on Yahoo and wanted to make my very first email address, and I wasn't very creative, couldn't really think of an email address, so I had Yahoo choose one for me, and hence Tingoat75. So yeah, that's how I ended up with the name Tingoat75, and that's still my email to the day. So, just never changed it, and now it's here to stay for good. Oh, no. But that lane was going to keep going straight through, but it's not. Yeah, honestly, I haven't seen Dragon King since the last time you've seen him. I keep the same password for everything, but it's something no one will guess. Well, I'm not going to try to guess your password, so... But yeah, I try to keep it the same, but I have it different for certain things. A quiet night. Sun should be coming up here shortly. It's 4:24 a.m. It usually starts popping up around 5. Looking at that light thinking that was our intersection, but it's not. And that trash can's out there a little ways, isn't it? Gonna clear that trash can? What is that trash can doing all the way out here? That is ridiculous. Oh, I think we hit it. I think we're on top of the trash can. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's two trash cans. What is going on? I can't even get a good camera angle on it because the building's in the way. Hear that? Look at my wheel. It's up through the fender. There we go. That is ridiculous. Gotta watch the trailer to see how it looks going over top of that. Yeah, you're lucky, dude. You didn't have a trash can in your way. Trailer might actually miss it. It might just barely graze the one. Yeah, it just sort of, it ran it over a little bit, but mainly pushed it out of its way. Let's get back on the interstate. Behind me, huh? You know, you got me that one other time you said behind you. I reviewed that live stream and nothing was behind me. There was no shadow at the door, there was nothing.
You didn't get me good. I just said, oh, it's probably somebody delivering mail. You had me look at the clock to see what time it was and said, oh, it's probably somebody dropping off mail. Now you continue the stream. It's not like the door opened and closed behind me by itself or something. Now that would be cool.
Alright, so we're down to 434 miles to go. Shouldn't go too fast or too slow here. Shouldn't be too long. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. Oh look, there's a fuel and a rest stop right there next to each other. Nice try, Frost. Yeah, Marley. Don't try it. Gregory. I can bypass the way station. Oh yeah. That's what I like to hear. All right, Marley. Yeah, watch out, Gregory. Nightbot will get you if you send too many emojis or if you spam certain things. Yeah, if you have more than one, then it'll constitute it as spamming.
Yeah.
Hey, Tom. There you go. Appreciate the donation there, buddy. And you're my first donator ever. Congratulations. Thank you. Yes, I do have Twitch. I have Twitch, I got Twitter. Yep. You can follow me on all of them. Yeah, Frost, I'd like to see the door open and shut by itself too. My Twitch and Twitter. You can see the Twitter right there, what Nightbot just said. At the Tingoat 75. And Twitter, or Twitch is the same as my YouTube, Tingoat 75. But I don't really do too much on Twitch. Just so you know. I mean, I'm on it, but I don't do very much on it, so. Yeah, it would be kind of creepy, Frost. Alright, we still got 9 hours to go. You're the new Flies guy? Yeah. You don't want to be that guy. There can only be one guy. Oh, and I'm on Google Plus there too. So. I try to keep it all the same so that way it's easy to find me on everything.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez, Tom. Donated again. I appreciate that. Tom is on it today. Look at him go. Potato Man. Oh man, oh man. Alright. Get ready to get off of here. I got paid yesterday, so yeah. I appreciate that.
that what you're calling it?
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Seth? Welcome to the channel, man. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you, Seth. Glad you enjoyed it. Thank you. Alright, 300 more miles to go. We start off with what, over 600 miles? We are halfway there, everybody. Ah, rubble strip.
Oh, yeah.
The fire. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for the subscription. Look out, Tom. Nightbot got you. Oh, my cat won't stop patting my phone screen. So I yelled at him about me watching this. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't think your cat's going to listen to you because I don't think it can understand you. What is Nightbot? Nightbot is a free thing that anybody can get for whatever they're live streaming on, whether it be YouTube, Twitch, what have you. It's just a program you can go in and you can actually type in what you want Nightbot to say. You can have it set on a timer, so that way it'll come in so many lines throughout the chat. It can moderate the chat, so that way if somebody wants to try to spam like too many emojis or too many punctuation marks or all caps, or even it'll get rid of people trying to come on and promote their website or something like that and just keep posting their YouTube page or trying to sell something, trying to have people go to their website. It can block out all links to web pages and stuff like that as well. It's just it's a nice moderator, so that way if say like I do have one other person that he comes on to my streams every once in a while and watches the chat, make sure everybody's ruly and is civil with each other and isn't doing anything they're not supposed to be doing. But a lot of times he can't make it on because of the time differences, because he's in the UK and I'm in the States. So I have Nightbot come in and help moderate the chat for me. Yeah, sometimes though, Nightbot can be kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Persistent, I guess. They'll keep sending the same things. Well, even though it's not supposed to. It's supposed to be timed out to where it'll send certain things within so many lines, but it just seems like it skips a few of them and just keeps repeating the same thing over and over again sometimes. So I might try to space it out a little bit more, I'm not sure. Punch the cat. What? Yeah, I don't think anybody wants to punch a cat. Trying to get back into more of the desert environment here. Have you played Emergency or Emerge NYC? No, I have not. I've seen people play in it, and I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it'd be my cup of tea. this time, instead of a red van, it's a blue van, and it almost got me. You know what? I'm turning my hazards on here. Try to stop traffic from coming up behind me so that way I can get over, maybe. Not helping too much, is it? We're gonna be sitting here all day if I don't do something. Yeah. I know it's kind of cheating to get out of here, but we would have been sitting there all day if I didn't do that. Oops. Turn signal. Yeah, I need to reorganize stuff for Nightbot here. I just looked at the that one message, and that one's cut off as well, just like that. The one for the rules was cut off. The chat rules. I haven't even seen that one coming on here lately. Kind of weird. Oh well. Nice Jake break. Yeah, that's that also that comes with the retarder and the transmission. Labyrinths. What's up? Welcome to the stream. I'm hoping once we get into our destination here, hopefully we can pick up an oversized load so that way I can use the new beacon. Oh, speaking of which, there's the chat rules. No, it's not. Never mind. I thought it was. I keep seeing the numbers and stuff, and it's like, ah, there it is. But it's not. Joke's on me. We are hauling 13,500 pounds of fireworks down to Santa Maria, California. Last one was fireworks, Marley. But wait, no. Was it TNT? I don't know. I can't remember. I had to go back and look. Yeah, we were all the way up in Winnemucca, Nevada, so it's a nice long haul. It started off with over 600 miles. Place to set off a bunch of fireworks, don't you think? Yeah, it'd be nice to get an oversized load on our next trip so that way we can test out the new beacon. The whole trip, anyway. Sort of want to see how it glows at night and stuff, if there's any actual glow to it. 200 miles. 4 hours until we get to our destination. It's not real time, so don't worry, guys. That's game time, 4 hours. So it's 10:30 a.m. right now. Okay, sorry, 10:32 now. So expected to be there between just before. We should be getting around 2, maybe a little before 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Definitely in California again, because look at the speed limits, back down to 55. I didn't know that Walmart sold this much fireworks. Did any of you guys know that Walmart sold this much fireworks? Truck sounds good. Alright, Marley. Catch you later, man. Thanks for coming out, chit-chatting with us for a while. More cities to go in Arizona, and we'll have all the cities discovered in Arizona. Maybe something out of Santa Maria can actually send us down to one of them 2 cities. That'd be nice. As it seems like we're starting to get a lot more of the longer hauls in, which makes sense because we did just level up to level 12, and we did just get another notch off for the long distance hauling. So hopefully we can just keep getting those longer distances, and the longer distances mean more experience points. So we should be able to level up pretty fast if we keep getting these trips that are over 600 miles. Tom's still here? I haven't seen him in a while. Did he say goodbye and did I miss it? Or is he just being quiet? Less than 100 miles. Maybe we just got passed by a Prius. Same color too. Oh, Nightbot got you. Stopped you from being able to say anything for a while, huh? Yeah, you gotta watch that. Like all caps and stuff like that. It'll get you. Still got another 6 hours left to go until our next rest stop, so we're good on rest. So this job is actually going to pay for the engine, the transmission, and the beacon that I just put on the truck. So that's good. Should probably check the bank situation out too and see how much we still owe the bank. Speaking of the bank, loan installment, $5,788. There it is. Cities left and right there for a little while. So our exit should be coming up here very, very shortly, considering we got less than 20 miles left to go now. It should be coming up on the little GPS map here very shortly. Yeah, there it is. stop sign, no yield sign, no traffic light. We got the line for it, but nothing else. stone to fix what I just went over.
Oh, yeah. Alright. So, got over 1,000 experience points for that one, too. $17,150 in our bank accounts. That is a total distance of 642 miles. Alright, so let's see what our bank's looking like here. $319,990 left. Yeah, it's gonna take a little while to pay that off. Alright, what else was I gonna do? I guess we can just see what's available out of Santa Maria. Carson City, Nevada, Redding, California, Sacramento, San Francisco, Fresno, Santa Cruz. There is nothing going to Arizona. It's all California and Nevada. That one's for $13,000. Going to Fresno. We haven't been up there yet, I don't think. We can do this short trip right here. It's an oversized load. Not the best paying though. Which one do you guys think we should do? Got Carson City, Redding, Sacramento. One of these top 3 here. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Leave this one up to you guys. Got to be in bed 12:33, so I'm kind of tired. Got to get up at 5. Oh, I got up at 5 this morning. Yeah, that's about the time I get up every morning, about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. What's up, Brad? Sacramento. You just want to see me haul the double trailers, don't you? Yeah. Alright, we'll pull the double trailers. It'll be a... can you drive on Highway 375 in Nevada? I don't even know where that's at, to be honest with you. I don't know where that's at on the map. I don't even know if it's even on the map. Let me check real quick. That yeah, right here it is. 375. Alright, Tom. Hope you have a good night, man. Yeah, 375 right there. 376. Yeah, I got a short stretch right here, 375. Between 93 and 6. Alright, so... is Sacramento the final answer, or does anybody else think otherwise? Got 1 vote for the double trailer going to Sacramento. Going once. Going twice. Wait a few more seconds. See if anybody else says anything else. Besides Nightbot? Alright, I guess we'll take the double trailer. Alright, so let's hop back on in here. Get this reset up. There we go. I was sort of hoping to be able to use the new beacon on a trip, but maybe we could always put it on just because, but feels like I'm going the wrong way through here. That took off on me. Used cars. Okay, so we should have enough fuel. Question is, are we gonna have enough rest to make this trip? Be a close one. Especially when this light doesn't want to turn. There it goes. picking up here at the FedEx. Right up here on the right. I remember my hazards used to be the one button, and I had to remap them at one point in time. I keep hitting the wrong button. Alright, so we're doing the double trailer out of Santa Maria to Sacramento. 307 miles total distance, and it should take a little under 8 hours to drive. Starting to get kind of used to the third person. Not doing nearly as bad as I used to.
Oh, yeah.
Brad, welcome to the channel. Thank you for the subscription, by the way. I don't know how close I was to that guardrail, but I don't want it. About halfway before we got to rest. Will the beacon work on other trucks such as Vipers or no? I don't know. I got it off the Steam Workshop, so if you go in on the Steam Workshop and you can find where like the beacons and stuff are, you can find this particular one and it'll give a list of everything it'll work for. But yeah, like I was saying, we should get about halfway there before we gotta take a rest and then sleep. And then we'll probably finish this job up at night, because it'll most likely be dark, if not early morning, by the time we finish up our rest. Trip seems so much shorter compared to what we were just doing. Our first trip was what, over 500 miles? Then the last one we just completed was over 600 miles. And right now we just started and we got 264 miles. Haven't came across any of the train crossings yet, so I don't know if deleting that mod actually helped or not. I gotta see and find out for that one. Here goes another classic car. I was mentioning those earlier. Pounds was this again? 38,500. Frozen vegetables. We never did go over the job, we just picked it up and went. We're hauling frozen vegetables out of Santa Maria to Sacramento. 38,500 pounds worth. And what, 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Thursday. We're expected to be there between 5:51 a.m. and 12:31 p.m. on Friday. And it's paying about a little over $6,500. Kind of weird that it's expecting to be there that late when pretty much almost halfway there already. No, maybe not. It started off with like 300 something miles. But it's not going to take any 21 hours to get there, even with us stopping for rest. different scenery. Test it out on the overhaul, the oversized load. See how well the engine and transmission handle it.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Mark? Thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the channel. Stop here in the next couple hours. Really hope they fix that where the plants and stuff clip through the road. On this road, is there? Just open flat land. Oh, starting me on. We knew that was coming. See how far we can make it before we start blacking out. Another red Prius. How many are in the game today? Like the third or fourth one that's passed us. Now, watch out for Nightbot, Mark. You can't really be spamming too much, like too many emojis or caps. Many punctuation marks. That's a nice truck. Looks like a Dodge. Single question mark's not bad. It won't get you for spamming that. Don't worry, I can get on the Nightbot website and see what you wrote or stuff. That was kind of hard to stop.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Sean? Thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the channel. Alright, bed just turned red, so let's try to find some place to get some rest. Next rest stop, we'll pull on off and get our sleep. Like I said, we'll probably be finishing this job up at night or early morning. Can I see my truck when I customize it? What do you mean? Because everything that's on this truck's been customized. Unless you have like a mod or something else that's installed that whoever made the mod has not updated their mod to go with the new version of the game, that could be your issue too. I ran into that a couple times where my game crashed out because of a single mod that I had on here that the creator of that mod never updated the mod to go with the current version of the game. And it kind of sucked because I didn't realize it until while I was streaming, and the game kept crashing. And then I had to take the next like 3 or 4 days to go through each one of my mods one by one and test it out until it stopped crashing out on me. So with your mod, or with your customization of the truck, not being able to see the truck, good possibility whatever mod you have installed is not updated to the current version of the game, and whatever customizing you did with it isn't shown. Rest stop. I need a rest stop. I'm not seeing one. Check the map real quick. Next rest stop's up on the 5 here. Up here in Stockton. The way it looks. Yeah. Hey, we can finally get that recruiting agency. All right. We'll head up that rest stop up there, get our rest. Find that, yeah, get the recruitment agency, get our rest, and then we'll hop right back on the interstate. It's not that far off the interstate, so it's not that bad. Should be able to make it there, I hope. I mean, we drove kind of far the last time before we ended up, you know, with the risk of passing out. We went pretty far, so I don't think we'll have any trouble here. Although there is only 2 hours left to go the trip, but we have plenty of time to get some sleep. There's no risk of, or no sense of risking passing out, crashing the truck, and ruining the trailers. Ongoing story for us this stream. Constantly tired and on the verge of blacking out. A lot of emergency vehicles out here. see anything around this stupid hill. I thought that was another red Prius. I was gonna say. Whoa, hey. Whew. I thought he was gonna pull out in front of us. Here's the recruitment agency. Got it. And here's our little motel we're gonna sleep at. Hopefully we can pick up a sleep point here. No? Alright, guess we're gonna have to go around. Oh, there's one. But I know there should be one here along the back side. At least there used to be. If not, I guess we'll just have to go back around and... There it is. Alright. Get our beauty rest here as we start blacking out again. Oh, and it's raining. Lovely. Lovely. Let me adjust my seat here. I don't know if it's moved or what, but... Try to reposition everything, get ready to go. Let's get our wipers on here. Alright, let's finish this trip. There's a cop coming. Get that way. Over the curb and through the bushes we go. We'll get on the interstate and I'll go back into third person so that way you guys can see it at night with the beacon. We only have, what, 39 more miles to go until we're there anyway, so... 5:03 a.m. That means the sun's going to be coming up here shortly, so we have limited time to see the beacon at night. Of it being slightly dark, and like I said, it doesn't really reflect too much. That's the thing I don't really care for with it. I mean, it looks a lot better than the two single beacon lights on top, but okay, single person. It looks a lot better, like just the looks of it with it being flat instead of just having the two beacons on each side of the truck. Sorry. I'm trying to talk with my hands and not steer the steering wheel. That's not a good thing. But the glow of the light itself isn't as strong as I'd like it to be, because in real life, I mean, if you have a light like that on top, it would be just lighting up the whole area around the truck in that, you know, within a radius, or, you know, you guys know what I'm saying, and it's not bright enough. So I'm hoping that the developer of the mod with that beacon will brighten the, like, intensify the beacon, the glow. Show you guys what it looked like. Where in the world did you come from? Hey, it stopped raining. Oh, never mind. Oh well, almost there. That's the good thing about the double trailers. You don't really have to back them up anywhere. It's almost the same concept as the oversized load. You just have to try to figure out the best angle to approach the area to park. And you can just pull straight on into it. But yeah, that's the new beacon light that I got, guys. Yeah, like I said, you can just get done the Steam Workshop if you have this game and you want to get it. I mean, there's several different types of beacons you can get, but I just sort of like this one the best. But let's go ahead and turn off the truck here and drop the trailer. There we go, 311 miles. And with all of our stuff, we got $6,615 and 373 experience points, and we're almost, just ever so slightly, away from level 13. So, as you can see, there were less than 100 points away from level 13. Almost leveled up. So, we'll definitely get that in the next stream. So, yeah. Hop back on over here to the truck. So yeah, guys, that is going to be the stream for today. been streaming for 2 hours and 30 minutes. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And just like always, if you enjoyed it, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to share this on whatever you can share it with if you liked it. That helps out tremendously. So, and also, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit subscribe. That way you can get updated on when I'm streaming again. And until next time, guys, see you on the road. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.